Hello everybody, Nerdy Painter here, and we are going to sit down for our weekly whip and chat, even though I seem to end up skipping every other week, but that's okay. But we're going to sit down and hang out together today while I work on my first project from 2026. This one is Abundant Dreams by Dimitra Milan. This is the oldest kit I have in my stash, so I'm already getting off to a good start. So for our bingo cards, I just want to kind of, I have it in here and I don't know if I can get it out. Oh my gosh. I'm just going to get kind of the housekeeping, I guess, out of the way real quick. If you did not see my 2026 bingo card video, I'll link it down below. I actually also just started a Facebook group for this. So if you guys are going to be working on the bingo card, please go to Facebook. I'll try to leave that link down below too. I'm not the best at links and stuff, but I'll try my best. So you guys can go join over on Facebook. I originally wasn't going to do that, but there's not really a good way for you guys to interact and like show me your progress on your bingo card, show me the whips that you're working on. You can't really do that on YouTube. And then for my regular Facebook, I was just having you guys, friend me over on Facebook, but you can't really post on my timeline, I don't think, or I don't really know how to do that. So I just created a group for the bingo card, but even if you don't do the bingo card, come join anyway, because I think after the end of the year, once the bingo card is done, I'll just turn it into like just a group Facebook for us all to kind of share the progress that we're making on our kits. You guys can show me your completions. I can put my completions over there. And I think it's a better way to interact than YouTube because we can't really show anything in the comments. You know what I mean? So I will have that linked down below. So you guys can go join. No pressure, of course. But if you want to kind of see my progress on the bingo cards, other people's progress on the bingo cards, friends working on their bingo cards and showing their whips and things like that, I just thought that would be a good way to do it. So I will leave the link for the bingo cards down in my description. In case you guys missed that video, you can, my sister did make these so that you can print them out and do them yourself if you want. Of course, everything is no pressure. This is a no pressure situation. But if you want to, you can print these out. And then you can go join the Facebook group. And even if you don't do the bingo card, you can still join the Facebook group to still show your completions, your whips. And it's just a way that we can kind of interact more than YouTube kind of allows you to, if that makes sense. So hopefully I can link all of that for you. But the group is just called 2026 Diamond Painting Bingo Challenge. And again, you don't have to do the bingo card to be part of the group. You also don't have to complete the bingo card to be part of the giveaways once I hit bingo. So that's kind of the deal with the bingo cards. I have both of my bingo cards here, right here. And this one is the oldest kit in my stash. So I'm going to be able to complete both this box, and I need to find like some, that's not it. I almost did that wrong. Where is it? It's over here. So that's going to complete both of these boxes for me. Oh, what am I doing? Oh, okay. Whew. I thought I just stuck. Guys, I swear. You don't even know how hard it was for me to create this Facebook group, okay? I created it on the wrong account at first, so then I had to go and delete the account. It's like, it's a whole thing. I just can't do this. But this, since it's my oldest kit and we have that on both bingo cards, that will complete both of these boxes for me. And I want to find some like cute stickers or something, maybe some like diamond painting stickers. So that's going to be the first kit. I'm just going to put these back up here. That's going to be my first box and kit for my bingo, is completing my oldest kit. And I'm excited because this was also on my 6 kits that I need to complete in 2026. So I figured, hey, I'm going to knock it out early. I think I started this one on like December 30th. So you can see how much I've done, and it's going pretty good. I'm getting a little bit annoyed. I knew I would. Oh, I missed one right there. I need to fill that in a second. I knew I would because of the guide circles. It's not a huge deal, but it does, I do notice it and it does bother me. And you guys probably won't even see it, but in the dark colors, if you don't place correctly, you can just see that guide circle poking through, and it's not a big deal, but it does bother me. So I'm just kind of trying to ignore that. Everything else is fine. Everything else is fine. The quality is, of course, fine. Everything is fine. It's just the guide circles bug me a little bit. But that I just want to kind of show you guys my progress. I'm like not quite half, but like almost half, because this is not a very big painting, like at all. So I think I can finish this one. Like I said, I think I started on the 30th, and I'll probably be able to finish it in like a week or so. So that will be nice. I can kind of get my first one knocked out. I can get my bingo card knocked out. I can get one kit off my must complete. So this one's kind of ticking all the boxes, and I am enjoying it. I just don't like the guide circles. That's really the only thing. I've been using my cover papers from Crafts with Crashly. I really like these. I'm going to be using my Bijou Bliss tray, of course. I'm using my O'Brien's custom turning mystery pen that I got. I am using my NYX Notions putty. That's why it looks so messy. It always looks messy on the pen, but it doesn't bother me. It's fine. It sticks really good. So we're going to kind of get started, and then we can kind of start doing my normal updates. I just wanted to tell you guys about the bingo Facebook group and all of that, so that if you want to join, you can. And I'll start trying to... Okay, sorry about that. A kiddo needed me, and I don't remember what I was saying. But I started the Facebook group this morning, so if you guys want to join, please come and join me over there. Like I said, I'm going to turn that into just like a channel Facebook probably at the end of the year, because a lot of you guys will comment and say, oh, I'm working on this, or oh, I just finished that. And I really want to see your guys' work. You know what I mean? When you're like, oh, I just finished this. It's so cute. I want to see it. And I don't really know of a way for you guys to be able to show me unless it's on Facebook, because you can't really send stuff on YouTube. So I think that'll just be a better way for us to kind of really start interacting, and you guys showing me your whips, and I can, well, I am showing you mine, but that way you can also show me. But no pressure. If you don't use Facebook, if you're not into that, if you don't want to show me, no big deal. No big deal at all. I just thought it would be a good place for us to kind of go and be able to see each other's work. So I'm going to get you guys closer so that we can look at what we're doing. And I did get a new phone holder thing. So I'm going to wiggle you. I'm so sorry. Oh gosh, this is over. And that way I can be closer and you guys can be closer, because it's really hard. Normally how I have it is you guys are like really far up on my desk, and then I have to like really lean over and I can't see what I'm doing. I think this is where I'm going to be working today, finishing this. Let me zoom you just out just a little bit more. And that way I think you're all the way in the screen, because I'm going to work right here. So let me get my first color. This one's super colorful too. I should have showed you the colors before, but it's really, really pretty. I really, really like this artist. I had a couple of her paintings, 4 or 5 of her things that have come out on Diamond Art Club. And I really do like her style of artwork. The 3 that I had though, were from way back in the day when I first started diamond painting. And so they're definitely like the older style. I did purchase, I think, one that recently came out, and I would love to see more of her artwork. There was one that had a horse in it that I absolutely loved, that I saw when I was unboxing one of my recent ones. And I did send that one to licensing, and I'm really hoping that they make that into a diamond painting, because that is going to be like a 100% must buy for me if they do. Okay, I just replaced that one that I happened to miss. Okay, so we're gonna sit down. I need to pick my first color, which is going to be this one, which is over in this one. I love all the pretty, like so many pretty colors in this one. I really love the colors. I really love just the colorful imagery of her images. Like she's really, really good. And you guys can see me. Yes, you can. Okay, so how is everybody doing? How are you guys doing? How was your New Year's? How was your Christmas? I am so sorry I was not with you on Saturday. I totally just, I didn't forget that I needed to to post, you know what I mean? But I totally forgot what day it was. Christmas was just kind of like, you know, Christmas, and you get doing what you're doing. And then I was actually talking to my mom on the Saturday after Christmas, and she's like, how's your channel going? Are you posting your whip and chat today? And I was like, oh my gosh, today is Saturday. Oh, and I didn't film on Friday. I just totally, I didn't even know that it was Saturday. You know what I mean? Like, I just totally slipped my mind of what I was supposed to be doing. And so I didn't have a whip and chat. So I'm sorry. I just totally didn't know what the day was. I did not know what the day was. And I honestly almost did that again this week. I need to like get a calendar. That's actually also what I need. I want to find, maybe you guys know, I saw Messy Girl Crafts. She always has like a calendar from, I can't remember what artist, but it's one of the artists that she likes. And they have like a calendar, and she tracks like how many days she diamond paints. And I want to do that too. And I was trying to find a calendar. Like, I was going to some of my favorite artists to see if they maybe had a calendar, but I couldn't find anyone that had one. So if you guys know of a cool calendar that has like diamond painting artwork, maybe like I tried Miss Butter D. I tried Claudia McKinney. I can't remember who else I tried, but if you know of any of the artists that do diamond paintings, if they have a calendar, I really want to get a calendar. And then I can start marking off how many days I diamond paint, because I think that would be fun for year-end stats to kind of add that to my year-end stats. So if you know of one of the artists you guys know I like, if they have a calendar, let me know down below. Maybe Jeremiah Kettner. Now that I'm thinking about it, I don't think I tried him, but I bet he has a calendar. I wonder if he has one. I'm going to have to, let me write it down. Let me just write it down, because I will literally forget. I have the worst memory. Like, truly. My husband is like, he just told me he's going to get me fish oil because he's concerned about me. Okay. So it's that bad. Jeremiah Kettner calendar. I'll go look him up when I'm off. Because I will literally forget everything. Actually, speaking of forgetting everything, I went yesterday, was going to make mac and cheese for my children. And so I turned on the stove, and they were getting me water, because we only use like bottled water. We're on a well. So they went and got me bottled water. And then I realized, oh, we don't have any mac and cheese. So I just left the stove on with no water in the pan. And so then I decided, okay, I'll cook. We're going to do pizza, because we were doing something easy, you know. So I started cooking the pizza. Then I smelled something that was like burning, and I went over there to the air fryer thing we have to see if I had plastic around it or something, you know what I mean? And no, there was nothing there. So then I go back and I sit down, and then my husband comes in the kitchen, and he's like, why is this stove on with nothing in the pan? Like, you're burning the pan. And I was like, oh my gosh, I didn't turn the stove off. Like, what is wrong with me? And he's like, I'm really concerned. And it's like, yeah, me too. I'm really concerned also. I don't know why. I just have a lot going on, first of all, okay? It's not like I'm just sitting around twiddling my thumbs, you know what I mean? Like, I got a lot going on. But I forget everything. I don't know why. I do need some fish oil. I need some good fish oil, I guess. So I almost burnt the house down. I didn't almost burn the house down. It was fine, but he's like, I'm glad I was here. The whole house would have gone down. And it's like, okay, it's not that serious. But also, why do I forget everything? Are any of you guys like that? Or am I all by myself? Am I by myself? I forget that. I normally don't forget like that, but I do forget. Like, he'll tell me to do something, or, oh, do this. And I'm like, I can't remember what you told me to do. So I'm going to have to be like, what movie was that with Mel Gibson where he has all the Post-it notes everywhere? What movie is that? See, I can't remember the movie either. I really like that movie, though. I haven't watched that movie in a long time. What is it called? And I think it was with Julia Roberts. Was it Julia Roberts? Oh, what is it called? You guys have to tell me in the comments if you know what I'm talking about. I love that movie. That was a really good movie. Where he's kind of like crazy, and everybody thinks he's crazy, and he's like a conspiracy theorist. And he does everything like with sticky notes. That's what I feel like I need to be like. I need to get sticky notes and just write myself notes, and take some fish oil and, like, you know, get it together. But I just forget everything. I don't know why. I don't know why. I think I just have way too much in my head, and it's like I always have a running list of so many things that I need to get done that it's like my brain is full. My brain is full and I can't do anything else. So sticky notes would be my friend. Also some fish oil, and you know, it's okay. It's going to be fine. So I wrote down Jeremiah Kettner. I will go check to see if he has calendars. I really like Jeremiah Kettner. I just purchased my first painting from him on Black Friday, which is crazy because every time they come out with one from him, I'm like, that is so cute. I want that. But I just have never purchased it. I think I think what kind of prevents me from purchasing some of his is there's a lot of like, it's a lot of like color blocky images, or like color blocky spaces on his paintings. And I really don't like color blocking. So I think that's kind of like, while I think they're the cutest thing ever, I think that's why I haven't like actually purchased a whole lot, because a lot of them have a lot of color blocking, and I just don't, I don't really love color blocking. But I was really happy that he came out with more of like a scene that definitely had less color blocking for Black Friday. I can't remember what it's called. I actually have it under my desk because I told you guys I ran out of room. I ran out of room under my bed. So it is under my desk, but it's with a whole bunch of other ones, so I can't see what the name is. But it was a bunny, and it was super cute. So that's my first Jeremiah Kettner, and I will definitely be purchasing more for him. I actually purchased, I'm going to show you guys. I purchased some like 13 cross stitch patterns from, what are they called? What is it? Thread Geeks, I think is what it's called. I'm going to grab it for you guys in just a second. They were having an amazing sale. So one of you lovely, lovely friends of mine messaged, I in one of my cross stitch videos, I was talking about wanting to try some more counted cross stitch companies, but I just don't really know where to go. And one of you, which they might not even watch this because they may only watch my cross stitch videos, but one of you guys mentioned Thread Geeks and how they had some good stuff. So I went and looked, and I purchased, I think they had like a buy one, what was it? Buy one, get one 50% off is what I think it was. And so I bought 4 patterns. I bought 4 patterns that, you know, when they mentioned it, and I went and checked them out because they have Claudia McKinney, or they had Claudia McKinney, and you guys know I love her. So I bought 4 patterns, and you can use those patterns to do regular cross stitch, or you could do a cross stitch conversion with them also. So I'm not sure which way I'm going to do it yet, but I have them nonetheless. You know what I mean? And one of those was a Jeremiah Kettner, actually. I lost the label for this one. I know which one it is now, but because I've memorized it, but I don't know where the sticker went. When I was kitting up, that was the only sticker I didn't have. I don't know why. So it was weird, but I'm sure I lost it, but I didn't have it. And so I bought 4 that day. And then another lovely friend was saying that, messaged about them, and they had a lot of good patterns, and, or what did she say? That they were retiring a bunch of their patterns on December 31st. So unfortunately, when you guys see this, if you want to go look, they've already retired them. But she was saying that they were going to be retiring like a bunch of their images, which I think I saw when I purchased the other one, but I wasn't paying attention. You know what I mean? And so then I was like, okay, well, let me go back. Let me go back and look again, because they're retiring them. And then when I went back and looked, they were actually doing a buy 2, get 3 patterns free sale. So I was like, okay, so I bought, oh guys, you know how I said I did not say no buy. I said low buy. I'm on a low buy. I bought 10 more patterns, 10 more patterns, but their patterns are really cheap. It was only like $10 per pattern. And so it's buy 2, you get 3 free. Like, I could not pass that up. That's a low buy, because I was buying a low amount, you know what I mean? And getting a lot. So I had to do it. So I bought 10 that time also. I bought about 10 that time. So let me grab them. Hold on. Oh, let me pause you. Let me grab them. Well, I'm not pausing you, but let me grab them. and I'll show you guys some of them. I won't show you all of them because, you know, you may not want to see it, but let me zoom you back out. Zoomy zoom. So like I said, so I bought, let me put this here because we don't want to get paper stuck. I literally already printed it all. Look at all that. 2 of these I have. So I bought 10 patterns, like I said, because it was buy 2, get 3 free. So I got this one. And these I can use either. So it's, yeah, it is Thread Geeks. I can use these either for cross stitch conversions because a lot of them are just plain stitches. So in order to do the cross stitch conversion, I guess you can't have half stitches or back stitching. So none of these have that. So I can either do these as regular cross stitches or I can do them as cross stitch conversions later on. And I just printed them out because I'm always afraid when it's a download that I'm going to, 1, forget about it, and 2, that I'm going to like lose the email or they'll say, oh, this was 3 years ago. You know what I mean? And so I always like to just print mine out and have it, even if I'm not going to like work on it right away. So I got this cute one and I'm going to have to go through, and these are like, you know, cross stitch patterns. So, I didn't have enough plastic sheets to save them all. And I have no sticky notes. I actually told my husband he's going to make an office supply run. So I'm like, I need sticky notes for this, but also probably for my memory or lack of memory. Let me see. So I just want to show you guys this one. Oh, I love this one. So this is a Claudia McKinney, you guys. And normally I feel like most of her artwork is like really bright animals and stuff, but this is one of hers. Look how pretty that is. So I might actually honestly do this one as a cross stitch conversion because I really like this. It's like, what's it called? It's called Coven, and it's like 3 witches basically. It's like a Halloween-y type scene. And I thought this was super cute. And like not her, I mean, not necessarily not her normal style, but like, you know what I mean? Like she normally does like cute animals. So I thought that one was really pretty and like outside of what we generally see from Diamond Art Club. So I got that one. This one is also a Claudia McKinney. I got a lot of Claudia McKinneys because, you know, I love her. And this is like an Alice in Wonderland one. Hopefully you guys can see it good. So I thought this one was really cute. Also kind of like darker. You don't generally see a lot of darker images from her. And then I got, where are you? I got this one. This is also Claudia McKinney. I thought this one was super cute. I definitely could see Diamond Art Club probably coming out with these last 2, but that's okay. If they do, they do. I'm not even going to go down that road again. It's fine. If I have both the cross stitch and the diamond painting, I'll just do both. I'm fine with that. I generally don't like people in my diamond paintings, although I'm getting better about that. But I'm kind of like the opposite with cross stitching. I love people in my cross stitching. I gravitate more towards, I still do a lot of animals, but I don't mind people in my cross stitching. So I have that one. I got this one. This one is a Diamond Art Club. They've already made this into a diamond painting. I actually think they archived this one, you guys. I was planning on buying it and they archived it. I didn't want to do this one as a cross stitch though, because of the pattern. Like it's very confetti heavy. And I did have it on my wish list and I was going to purchase it. But then I was just like, oh, I don't know, like color wise, if I'm going to really want to diamond paint it, but I would definitely cross stitch it. So I grabbed it, especially because I believe they discontinued it. So I bought that one. That's by Marjorie Cernette. Cute little bunny. And then I got this one. This is also by Claudia McKinney. I love this. I could definitely see them doing a diamond painting of this, but I really wouldn't want to probably diamond paint this because there's so many browns and I don't think the color palette, I would love diamond painting, but I would not mind cross stitching this. So I purchased this one also. And so I think it's really, really pretty. And I'm not sure if I'm skipping some because you can see I have to go through all of this and I don't have it thing. But again, you probably are like, I don't want to see this anyway. So, but I'm going to show you guys because I'm excited. So I'm going to show you. And then this artist, this Daphne Populars, she had some really cute images that I liked. So I got this black floral rabbit. Again, this is an image I think is super cute. I would not diamond paint this one though, because there's way too much black. So this would definitely be one that I would just do as like a cross stitch. I don't want to diamond paint all that black. That black would like do me in, but I think it's really cute. I really do like that one. Same thing here. This one is also by that Daphne. I love that cute little cat. but I would not want to diamond paint this. Too much black for me to diamond paint, but I would definitely cross stitch. Because when I'm cross stitching with black, it does not bother my eyes like it does when I'm trying to cross stitch, or when I'm trying to diamond paint with black. I have a really hard time diamond painting with black and also placing the black correctly. But when I'm cross stitching, I don't tend to have that problem because I'm working on, like, I don't know why, honestly. I was gonna say I'm working on a white background, but that's kind of what you're doing with diamond painting too. It just doesn't bother me with black thread. So I've got that one, but that one won't be, like I said, that one won't be what I do a cross stitch conversion with, because my eyesight's not good enough for that. And I definitely think I skipped some in that last book. I think I skipped some, but that's okay. I'm just kind of showing you guys some of the cool designs that I got. And hopefully, I know a lot of these were on that retired list, that they were going to be retiring them. So I don't know if you guys will be able to find them. This one is by that same artist. This one is very similar to one they have on Diamond Art Club. But I thought it was super cute with the greens. This is another one that I have actually saved. I don't think it's by this artist, but it's very similar painting on Diamond Art Club. This is another one I don't think I would want to diamond paint. It's too many dark colors. It's too many greens, but it would be totally fun for me to cross stitch. So I got that one too. And then let's see what else I got. And like I said, this isn't all of them because I think I'm skipping some. This is by Jody Bergsma. It's a cute little butterfly. I like Jody Bergsma a lot also, and I thought that was really cute. I know I skipped one because there's no way that was that many pages. So let me see if I can quickly find it. I know this is supposed to be, this one, Fairy Frog. This is also by Jody Bergsma. I love Jody Bergsma. So these are two that I don't know that I necessarily would also diamond paint. But these are ones that I could turn into a cross stitch conversion if I wanted to. One of these two. And then let's see what else. Here's my Jeremiah Kettner. I got this one. I thought it was so cute. I would probably diamond paint this one too, but maybe this one could be a cross stitch conversion for me. I don't know if they've already come out with this one, but I just thought it was really cute. And a lot of times, like, I think this one is so cute, but it's so many, like, I feel like there's just so many color blocky areas that sometimes that kind of turns me off, and I don't want to necessarily diamond paint that. But, you know, I really like the Jeremiah Kettner, and I definitely know I'm missing some because there was, like, one of my favorites is in here, but I'm not gonna waste your time trying to find it. But anyway, so I was super excited. So I ended up getting, like, I got 10 the day that they had that buy 2 get 3 free sale. So I got 10. Is that right? Yeah, 5 and 5, 10. And then the previous time, oh, that's what it was. The previous time I got 4 other ones, and that one I showed in, let me see if it's down here. I'll show you guys. I think it is. Sorry guys. Yes, they are down here. Oh no, that's not it. This one is it. I got this one also, which I love this one. It's so pretty. So this was one of the ones I purchased the first time. I think that is so pretty. It's like a dragon. So this one I was planning on cross stitching it. I may want to do a cross stitch conversion of this one. I haven't seen Diamond Art Club with this artist. It's Ingrid Tussle. Let me show you. So you guys can tell me if she is part of Diamond Art Club. So maybe I was originally going to purchase the skeins to cross stitch that one. But now that I've been looking at it, I think that would be really pretty as a diamond painting. So I might diamond paint that one. But I have a lot of options now, which is awesome. And then of course, Heaven and Earth Designs, also does that. So did I finish this color? Yes, I did. Also you can get patterns from. So, but I was really excited. So I ended up getting, for that first time that someone mentioned it, and then I ended up going back and getting 10 more because I think that's a great deal, honestly. All their patterns, if you're just getting their like PDF pattern, not like the kit, which I can get my thread. I get my thread through Painting Fairy now anyway, because it's only 30 cents and you can't beat that. So I didn't need to get like the full kit. And I'll probably get my fabric from them also because I really like their fabric. So I just got like the PDF, and it's only $10. So for essentially $20, I got 5 patterns. And I don't think that's bad at all. So I kind of had to take that. I kind of had to get that deal. So, but I'm really excited. So I was able to get a lot of Claudia McKinney paintings and some other artists. And so I just kind of printed those out, and I'll have them for, you know, whenever, I have so much to do. I don't know why I don't know why I'm buying stuff when I really don't have time, but you know, I like to have it. It's like I'm a collector also, right? It's not just about doing the paintings, it's about collecting them. And I definitely like counted cross stitch. I did counted cross stitch for most of the years that I have diamond painted, or I have cross stitch and diamond painted. I cross stitched for about 30 years. And then I only started diamond painting about 3 years ago, actually. I think it was 3 years in November. So before that, I always cross stitched, and I always did counted cross stitch. I had never tried stamp cross stitch. So it was only this year, really, as I was starting my channel, or shortly after I started my channel, that I started doing stamped cross stitch. So I mainly like counted cross stitch, but it's stamped cross stitch is a lot easier because the pattern is already written down for you, you know what I mean? Or it's like on your canvas, kind of like diamond painting. And so you can just kind of needlessly go in there and find your symbol, and it's a lot easier than counting, because, you know, counting, you literally look, when you do counted cross stitch, you literally look at this pattern just like this, and you have to count it, and you're doing it on a blank fabric. And so you're having to count, okay, how many dots is this? You know, it's like 10, 20, and then, okay, it's 27. And then as I'm stitching, I have to count 27. And then, you know, when you go up to here and you're trying to make these marks, it's like, it can get confusing. I mess up all the time when I'm doing counted cross stitch, like all the time. Versus the stamped cross stitch, the pattern will be stamped on the fabric for you. So you literally are just following, just like you would with diamond painting, you know, oh, okay, it's a 2 dot symbol. I'm just stitching my 2 dot symbol. So stamped cross stitch is a lot easier, in my opinion, than counted cross stitch. And so, especially like if I have my kids around and things like that, and I'm just trying to relax and stitch with them while we're watching a movie or whatever, it's a lot easier to do stamped cross stitch than trying to count it out when they're talking and there's movies on and they're playing, and you know what I mean? It can be really distracting. So I like the stamped cross stitch for kind of my life situation as it is now, but I still really love counted cross stitch. I like seeing kind of like the pattern come to life. And that's why I really like the chart to art from Diamond Art Studio UK. That is the blank canvas, and you are looking at a chart and then putting it on a blank canvas when you're diamond painting. That's why I really like that, because it reminds me of cross stitch. And that's why I like the cross stitch conversions, is because it's kind of mixing my 2 favorite things together. So that's kind of why I like it, but it does definitely take more time. I just started on my cross stitch conversion. You guys will see a video of that next week. I think that might be my Monday video. I just started, and man, that's going to take me forever. I did like 2 tiny 10 by 10 squares, and it took me like an hour and a half. So maybe you'll be seeing that in 2026, or maybe that's going to be a multiple year project. I don't really know, because it's going to be really slow. It's going to be really slow, but that's okay. It's fun. It is still fun. So I really like doing the cross stitch conversions too. So we'll see. One of those patterns I will pick for either doing cross stitching, or I will do, I'll do a cross stitch conversion with them, and it'll be fun. I think I'm a little bit bummed. I did end up emailing Diamond Art Studio UK. They haven't emailed me back yet, but I emailed them, I can't remember, maybe Friday. No, what day are we on? Someday this week I emailed them, but it says they don't come back into the office until the 5th. So that's fine, because I am now nervous about my package. I've been waiting. They shipped it back in November, and it's been sitting at the same location saying that it arrived without notification or something. And so they're looking into it, and then it keeps changing my delivery date. And then it'll say that same thing. It arrived without notification. They're looking into it. And then it'll say like a new delivery date of whatever. And then that delivery date will come and go, and then it'll update and it'll say that same thing. So it's like, did you lose my package? I'm going to be so bummed if my package is lost. One, I don't know how they're going to deal with that. Like, I hope I didn't just lose $200. You know what I mean? Like, I hope that there's some recourse to it and they're not just like, oh yeah, they lost your package. Sorry. You know what I mean? And I'm out $200, because I bought three canvases from them, 3 chart to arts. I got the haunted house one, I got the elves doing stuff, and then I got winter animals. And I was really excited. I had you guys do a poll. I was going to start on the elves doing stuff because that's the one you guys picked, because I showed my delivery date being back in like December 3rd or something. But then it just never showed up. And now it just keeps updating. And it's like, I don't know. I'm really hoping it's not lost. Or if it is lost, I'm hoping that they... I've never had to deal with Diamond Art Studio UK with any problems, so I'm hoping that they're good about dealing with stuff like that, because that would really be a bummer to just be out $200. Hopefully there's something we can do. I know those, I'm pretty sure all of those are sold out at this point, so I can't just have them, you know, they're not just going to send me more because they don't have more. So I don't know how they'll deal with it. I'll definitely keep you guys posted. I know that they're actually coming out with new releases this week too, I think, or next, what is today? Today's Saturday. I think on the 5th, they're going to do new releases. And I was tempted because I think they said that there's going to be some chart to art, and I was tempted to buy some, but I don't really want to buy any until I figure out what's going on with this, which, you know, I'm on a low buy anyway, so I shouldn't be buying any. But I do want to start getting their chart to arts because I really, really like them. But we'll see. It kind of depends, because if I'm not going to get my packages, then I don't know. I'm bummed about it. I know that happens though. I know it happens. So we'll just have to see how they handle it. That will kind of determine whether I continue to purchase there. You know what I'm saying? Because if I just lose $200, then I won't be purchasing anymore. But we'll see. Hopefully it's not lost, and I don't know. They just tell me like, oh, everything's fine. It'll be good. That would be a best case scenario. But we'll see. So if you guys have had that happen before, you can let me know how was it resolved for you. Like I said, I've never had a bad experience with Diamond Art Studio UK. I have no idea how they would handle it, or how it works. You know what I mean? So hopefully, I just want my paintings. Hopefully I'll just get them, you know. And then I got notification of my Ever After diamond paintings are shipped, so I'll have those soon. I think the only ones that I'm waiting for from Black Friday are going to be my Dreamer Designs overseas canvases, which I knew was going to take a long time. I actually went and I ended up purchasing 4 more from Dreamer Designs because they had a good sale going on. I can't remember what the sale was. It wasn't, what was it? It wasn't buy one, get one 50% off. It was more than that. Maybe it was like buy one, buy 2. I don't know. I bought 4 from them, 4 more from their overseas collection. I can't remember what the sale was, but they had a sale going on. And so I caved. So I have 6 coming from their overseas collection. 2 of them I purchased on Black Friday because I was trying to be good. And then I went and they got me after that. They might have had their sale extended or something. I can't remember, but so I have those still coming from like Black Friday-ish time. And then I have just my Jaded Gem Shop. And my Jaded Gem Shop is actually, my mom purchased me 2 canvases, one for my birthday, one for Christmas. So I got 2 from Jade, and those I'm assuming those are going to be a while. I know she had her baby, which is exciting, and so she's going to be busy. And on her site it says, I think it takes like 12 weeks or something, so that one won't be here for a while. And I think that's it. I think I got everything else that I have purchased or did purchase on Black Friday. So I'm just waiting for the Ever After and then the Jaded Gem Shop and then my Diamond Art Studio UK. But I actually purchased those back in, I want to say like September, because it was like their pre-order. It was their pre-order stuff. So I've been waiting for those for a while. And it's such a bummer that they're like, hopefully not lost. Hopefully they're just behind maybe, you know, it's USPS. So, you know, you guys know how they are. So maybe they're just behind because of the holidays, hopefully, because that's going to be I'm going to be so bummed. I was so excited to get on those, but I guess it works out because I overestimate my ability to finish things always. And so I thought, oh yeah, I'm going to have this done and I'll start on that one. And I didn't have it done. So, it works out, but I just hopefully they come safely into my possession. That would be really, really nice. I really want them. And I know they restocked the Ghost Doing stuff, and so I wanted to get that one, but with shipping, it's like $99 for just the Ghost Doing stuff, and I would rather wait until I need to be able to order like multiple at a time to make the shipping, because I think it's like I think it was like $28 shipping or something, and so I need to order more than one painting to kind of make the shipping worthwhile, since it's coming from the UK. And right now, they don't really have any others that I want. But like I said, they're coming out with a bunch on the 5th. So if the Ghost Doing stuff is still in stock and then there's something else that I want, then I can make, I'll make a purchase. But I kind of want to know what's going on with my package first. So we'll have to just kind of see. We'll have to see on that one, which again, I'm supposed to be on a low buy. So that's kind of the deal. I think my low buy is going to turn into I'm going to try really hard not to buy everything. For Diamond Art Club and Dreamer Designs, I'm kind of done. If they come out with something that I like absolutely love with their new releases, then I have points saved up and I'm just going to use points. So I'm not going to count that because I'm not spending my money. I'm just going to use points. So that's kind of how I'm going to deal with Diamond Art Club and Dreamer Designs, is I'm only going to purchase using points. And I have a lot of points saved up, so I'm not really like spending my cash. The other companies I'm not going to purchase from unless there's a coupon, or, you know what I'm saying, it's a must have. For the Chart to Arts with Diamond Art Studio UK, I really want to grab those when they come out, because one, they sell out really quickly and they don't really restock quickly. And so, but like I said, if my shipping situation isn't fixed, I'm going to skip it. And I'm probably honestly going to skip it anyway, because I haven't even got my other 3 and I'm not going to be able to do those anytime soon. So I will probably just let those go because I'm trying to be good. And then, I'm going to try to purchase from a new company at least once a month, just to show you guys and to try them out. I think that's a good way to do it. You guys have been leaving me companies that you would like, to kind of get more information on. So I'm just going to kind of gather that information and then pick the one that most people kind of have mentioned and try and at least do those once a month also. So I am going to be on a no buy, but I'm also have a channel, and you know what I'm saying, I have to have things to show you guys also. But I'm not just going to buy to buy. You know what I mean? Like, it's got to be something that, one, I'm going to want to do, because I'm not just going to buy it to buy it. And it has to make sense. But I am going to kind of try to do that, is try to purchase from a new company to me, new company to you guys, at least once a month. And then that will that'll be a little bit hard. It won't be necessarily I get to show it to you, because some of these companies have really long shipping times, you know what I mean? But that's kind of my plan, is I'm going to be on a low buy, but I'm still going to be buying things. Because like I said, I've got the credits for Diamond Art Club that I can use throughout the year, but I'm going to try and keep it to like things I must have. If it's just something I like, I'm just going to wish list it. If it's something that I really, really want, then I'm going to purchase it. Because again, I do have a big stash, but like, I'm fine with having a big stash. I'm definitely not one of those like people that's like, oh, you have too many and like, you shouldn't have that many. I'm going to have as many as I want. I just am. As many as my husband will allow. He's kind of the only one that can cut me off. You know what I mean? Otherwise, I'm going to have as many as I want. I would love to have a whole room full of just diamond paintings and have hundreds and hundreds and hundreds, because that honestly would make my heart happy. So that's just what I want to do. I would love to live in like a diamond painting store. That would be amazing. And just like go down the aisle and get to pick from hundreds of paintings. Like, what am I in the mood to do today? Like, I would love to do that. So I'm definitely not like one of those that has to have my stash at a certain number, or, you know what I mean? Like, it overwhelms me if I don't have space, which right now I don't have space. So that is overwhelming to me, but not so much because I have too many. Like, I do have too many, but like, really, what is too many? You know what I mean? Is 100 too many? Is 400 too many? Is 10 too many? You know, that's kind of a different number to everybody. And for me, it's not so much an amount. It's just, I don't have space. I don't have any more space. And so, you know, if my husband ever builds me a craft room, we're going to be in trouble. We're going to be in trouble. If I ever have like a room, we're going to be in trouble because I love all the things. And eventually I will do them one day. One day I will do them. They don't go bad. So that's the one cool thing about cross stitching and diamond painting is they do not go bad. They stay good for however long it takes you to do them. And hopefully I will be on this earth, you know, for 30-ish, well, 40-ish, maybe even 40-ish, maybe not 40. That's a long, probably at least 40 more years I should be here. So, you know, I got 40 years to do diamond paintings, hopefully. That's assuming like my eyes and my arthritis hang in there, but I got 40 more years, so we'll look at it that way. So 40 more years at you know, 20 to 25 diamond paintings a year. I need a big stash. that's what I'm saying. I'm preparing for my later years and retirement. That's kind of like, that's what I'm going to go with anyway. So how many more years of diamond painting do you guys have? Are you guys younger or older than me? I know we're not supposed to talk about age, but that doesn't, I just turned 41, you guys. My birthday was in November. I turned 41. So it's crazy. I'm getting up there. I'm getting old, but I could definitely still be here for like 40 more years. Probably not. I drink too much soda and I don't take care of myself, but you know, we'll just say on a good day, I could probably be here 40 more years. So how many more years will you guys, how many more diamond painting years do you guys have left in you, do you think? Hopefully you have a lot so that we can hang out and diamond paint together. You know, but I think I could do 40 more years. That would be, I need to start taking vitamins. I need to start taking less soda, more vitamins. I don't drink alcohol, so that's good. I don't smoke, so that's good. I do drink too many sodas, diet sodas, but I think diet sodas are like probably worse for you with the aspartame or whatever they have in them. I do drink a lot of soda, but no smoking, no drugs, no alcohol. I will drink alcohol, but I'm just not a big alcohol drinker. I've kind of been like pregnant or breastfeeding for like the last 10 years. So, I'm not a big alcohol drinker, but sometimes, you know, I'll drink a little drink, but I'm also like a major lightweight. So I can have about half of a drink and then I really start to feel it. So not a big drinker. So hopefully that will cancel out the soda and things like that I drink, and the mac and cheese. You know, I'm like also a very picky eater and I don't really like to make food. So I will just tend to eat whatever my children eat. So I eat like a toddler. So, you know, that might not bode well for me either, but when my husband's home, he will cook, and he's an amazing cook. He cooks amazing, amazing food. It's like so nice when he's home and he will cook, because he cooks so many good things. On Christmas, we had, he made like wontons, pork wontons, and from scratch, like he makes them from scratch. And then he also made crab ragoons, which is basically like, it's crab meat, cream cheese, and onion, green onion. And then you make it in like the wonton with the wonton wrapper. So we had that. We had shrimp. What else did we have? I'm trying to remember. Now it was like, see, again, it wasn't even that long ago and I can't remember what we had. My mom brought over a bunch of like goodies. So we had Rice Krispie treats and cookies and a bunch of other treats. I made cookies. We made my grandma's homemade cookies for Santa and just to have. So we did that. I can't remember what else we ate. I know there was more than that, but I can't remember. We had a really good Christmas. It was quiet. Well, not really quiet, not quiet. There was, 7 kids excited about Christmas, but quiet in the sense of we just hung out here with family. The kids had a lot of fun opening presents. They really liked, I had a couple people ask about my diamond painting bins. They really liked those. We spent, what day was Christmas? Thursday. we spent like a lot of Friday and Saturday just hanging out. A lot of the kids got Legos, so they were building Legos. The kids were diamond painting with me, so we were like diamond painting together. They were using their new stuff, so they really liked it, and we just had like a fun, quiet couple of days. My husband had off on he had off the day before Christmas, and then Christmas he went back the day after Christmas. He had to get back to work, but so he had a couple of days, so we just kind of hung out. The kids got some new game systems, so they were playing and having fun with that. And then my daughter and her boyfriend were here, and so we got to spend some time with her and with him, and so it was a lot of fun. We just kind of chilled out and hung out together as a family. My mom got my two younger girls, so my 4-year-old and my 2-year-old, she got them one of those like riding cars that you can ride outside. So they had fun. It was actually, the weather was really, really nice, so they had fun kind of playing with that. And then my mom got the 4 boys a Nintendo Wii, so we set that up for them, and they had a lot of fun playing that. That has a lot of like good fun kid games, because we got an Xbox too, but that has like older games, so I'm sure there's more. You know, I'm not a big gamer, so I don't know, but it seems like the Xbox is more like older kids, and the Wii has more games for like younger kids. So they were able to have like a lot of fun playing that, and we just kind of hung out and had a good time. So hopefully you guys were able to also have fun and be with your family, or just have some days off of work and have fun just relaxing, doing whatever you guys do to relax. Probably diamond painting. Hopefully you guys got some good diamond painting hours in. I was definitely able to diamond paint a lot, especially after, not really on Christmas, but the day after, because the kids wanted to try all the stuff that they got. So that worked out, because I was able to kind of work on mine while they were trying out their new stuff. And so that was a lot of fun. Had a lot of fun over the last, holiday. It was actually my husband and my anniversary yesterday. We got married on January 1st is our wedding anniversary. Kind of a bad day to pick. We picked a bad day because everything is always closed. So we didn't think about that when we got married. We picked a day where literally everything is closed, so it's not like we can go out to dinner or anything like that, and it's also like super busy. So looking back, maybe picking another day, but that's okay. It's too late, and hey, it's totally fine. At least we're still hanging in there, and we're still together and in love, and so I mean, that's good, right? I think it was our 14th wedding anniversary, 15 or 16 years that we've been, no, that's not right. Maybe it was our 15th wedding anniversary. Something like that. I don't know. Once you get up to the teens, you just kind of stop remembering. But it was another good year, and we're still hanging in there, so that's always good. We're still in love. We still love one another. We're still pretty happy, and life's been good to us. So we got 7 beautiful kids out of it, and so I think that we're doing pretty good. So don't get to go out or anything like that normally on the day, so we'll have to pick a different day, you know what I mean? Because like I said, didn't pick the best day in the world to get married. Everything's closed on the 1st, but that's okay. I don't even know how, like, when I'm thinking back, I don't know why we picked that day. Like, we just got married with the Justice of Peace. Like, we found I don't even know, an officiant, I guess, or whatever you call it, and like met with them, and she married us, and then we had to take the stuff to the courthouse. So like, it was just the 2 of us that did it. We didn't have like a big wedding or anything like that. Neither of us wanted that. And so I don't know why we picked the day that we picked. We just kind of picked it. Like, it was just like, hey, let's just do it on this day. Yeah, let's do that. And so we just did. And so, it worked out. So we definitely got to celebrate and just be together with the kids, which is nice. And so we've just had a really my husband was off on the 1st, and the day before he was not off, but was just doing a lot of paperwork at home. So he was like home. So that was nice too, that he's had a couple of days off here over the last week or so, because he has been working like 7 days a week for weeks now. So it was nice that he, you know, wasn't all the way off, but at least was a little bit off, if that makes sense. Like he was at least able to be home and like see the kids and things like that, and kind of take breaks and play with them and everything like that. And he's getting very, very busy with his work. I'm actually going to start taking over a lot of the accounting side and like the QuickBooks and things like that. I'm going to start taking that over because there was just some things going on in the back end that he needed to get a handle on, and we kind of had to put some things in place to, you know, fix things that were not being done. So I'm going to kind of take over that to kind of help him out, because he definitely doesn't have time to do it, and we really needed somebody to be doing it. So I'm going to take that over. So I'm going to add that to my plate. So I don't think that will affect my diamond painting or the channel. But maybe I was able to finish this. Look how good that looks. I like it. It's looking really good. I will say, like, even the older paintings from Diamond Art Club, like, they're still really good quality. I just don't love, you know, like I said, the guide circles bother me a little bit. Well, I don't even know if they're necessarily guide circles. It's just like in their newer paintings on their rounds, like for like this color, for instance, if this is a dark color, then it's going to be dark. They're going to have it dark. They won't have it white like that, so that like this is super dark. So when I go to place this down on this one, if I don't place it right, you're going to see that white come through. And on the new paintings, they don't have it like that. So I just like that better, you know what I mean? But if you hadn't worked on a new painting and you were working on an old one, you're not going to really have you won't have anything to compare it to, right? And so it won't bother you as much. It just kind of bothers me because, like, for instance, if I place that like that, I don't know if you can even see that, but you can kind of see the white circle coming out, and that bothers me. But of course, when you're looking far away, like, you're not going to see that. So it's really not a big deal. It's just, I just like the newer style better. But this is still really good. Like, and if you haven't really worked on a lot of the newer ones, you probably won't even know, you know what I mean? Because the quality is definitely still there. The glue is good. The quality of the drills is good. The render is really good. Like, look how great she looks. Really, really pretty. So everything else is good. And it's just, it'll be fine. Like, and it's working up super quick. The rounds generally go pretty quick for me. I don't generally have a problem with rounds. Really, for any company, the rounds are normally work really good for me. And I'm able to work pretty fast on them. So I really do like the rounds. It's a good cleanser. Like when I've done squares a lot, like after the last couple squares, I really wanted to do a round, which is why I picked this one. I was like, I really want to do a round. Like, I just want to break. I want to kind of just be able to like mindlessly place my drills, and I just didn't want to do another square, especially my cross stitch conversion's a square. I have 2 other companies. I have the Muni Made, that one's a square. I have another company that I just kitted up that I'm going to be working on, that's also a square. And so I wanted to get a round in the rotation. I do have my wolf that you guys have seen me work on a couple times. That is also a round. And I'm going to be working on that one also. I really just wanted to get this one started. So, and then now that it's working so fast, I don't want to like stop working on it and work on something else. But the wolf one I'll probably work on that one after this one, along with like my squares and stuff. I'll put that one kind of back in the rotation. I just wanted to get this. I just felt like I could get this one knocked out pretty quickly. And I wanted to start the year off with just getting one knocked out and feeling accomplished, you know. I'll get to mark off my bingo card. I'll get to knock off my must complete. And so I just thought this one would be a good one to start the year out with. And I am liking it. I think it's turning out really, really nice. So that's kind of what I've been up to this week. I talked your ear off about things I wasn't planning to. You know what else too? I had the Tennessee River Sunset. I showed you guys that in my most intimidating video, my most intimidating painting video. I have that, and I said I was going to work on that one. And that was my plan. I rekitted it up into my ARTDOT storage system. And then I went to find my painting and I cannot find it, you guys. I cannot find that painting anywhere. I said I was going to leave it out, which I thought I did, so that I could work on it. And I thought I put it under, like, just under my bed, but like towards the front so that I could easily find it. It's not there. I pushed my bed so that I could like see under my bed better. It's nowhere to be found. I don't know what I did with it. I cannot find it. Now that I'm thinking, maybe it's like behind, maybe it fell like behind the back part of my desk, so I need to look there. But I can't find it anywhere. It's missing, and it's a huge painting. It's like, how is it missing? So I have to do two things. One, I'm going to check behind my husband built me shelves, and there's like a little gap, so maybe it fell, because it's hard for me to see because I have to get on a chair. Well, I actually have to like get on a chair, stand on my desk, and then look back there. So maybe it fell back there. Or I'm going to have to completely like take my bed off, like take it off the frame so that I can see everywhere under my bed, because I cannot find it. I was going to start back on that one because, I want to get that one knocked out too, since I already started on that one. And that was kind of going to be the one that I worked on after I wanted to get my Christmas ones, you know, started and going. But now that I've done that, I wanted to get back on that one. And now I can't find it. It's like missing. And it's like, how does a painting that's that big go missing? Like, it has to be here. It has to be under my bed. Maybe it just got pushed further back, or I don't know. I'm just going to have to destroy my entire room looking for this painting. So when I have energy to do that and then clean up the mess that I'm about to make, then I'm going to start on that one. And hopefully it is in one of those places, because I really don't know where it went. I'm really hoping I didn't think I was being good and put it in like one of my diamond art boxes, because some of the boxes I save to put like completed paintings in and stuff. And I'm really hoping I didn't like save one of the boxes and put it in there. And then I've been getting so many boxes over the last couple weeks that I'll give them to my kids and say like, go throw this away, you know, get rid of this. And it's like, I'm really hoping I did not do that, because that would be really upsetting. I don't think I did, but I don't know. I don't know where it could have gone. Like, it's a huge painting. It shouldn't be hiding. So I need to find that. So my plan was to start back on that one. I have it kitted back up. I have it ready to go. I just need to find where I put it. So this is where the memory is a problem, because I put it somewhere to keep it safe, but also keep it out so that I could grab it. And now I need to figure out where was my safe spot that I picked, because I don't know. So I don't know where I put it. So hopefully I can find it. And if I do, you guys will be seeing me working on that, because I want to put that back in the rotation and get that one knocked out as well. That would be knocking off one of the kits from my 10 most intimidating. And of course, we'll be able to find a spot on the bingo card for it as well. So that's kind of my plan, is if I can find that, I'm going to start on that. I'm going to finish this one. I'm going to finish the wolf. The wolf won't take me very long either once I get like going on it. This one is probably going to be done. This one will be done in probably like 1, 2, 3, probably like 5 days. Like probably by next weekend I'll have this one done. And then I'll work on the wolf one. I'll get that one done pretty quickly also. I'll work on my Muni Made one. Hopefully the Tennessee River Sunset, and then this other new to me shop I'm also going to be working on. And so that's going to kind of round out my January. I really want to get updated on, you know, get all the ones that I have started completed, and then we'll start working on some of the ones that I ordered specials for. I did order specials for the lion from Captured by Radiance. Those are shipping to me. So when that gets here, I want to be able to kit that up, but I want to have some of my other stuff finished, you know what I mean, before I kit that up, because even though I have space and I can kit up like 3, 4, 5 now, it overwhelms me to have that many going. So even if I kit it up, I just will end up like this. I'm just going to focus on this one until it's done. So I'm not the best at like, you know what I mean, having multiple whips, but actually working on the multiple whips. I end up just gravitating towards one and saying, I'm going to complete this one. But that's okay. Like I have the room to do it now, and it's fine to have it kitted up, and it might just have a couple drills here and a couple drills there, you know what I mean? But I know when the lion comes, I'm going to want to kit that one up, and then I'm going to want that one probably to be my main focus. So before I do that, I'd like to get some of these other ones working on and completed. So that's going to kind of be my goal for January, is just kind of getting caught up, finishing all the ones that I have started, and then we will kind of start on some new ones. And maybe what I'll do is do a poll in Facebook and start having you, I might actually do that, start doing a poll, if they do that, I'm sure they do, is maybe creating a poll on the bingo card Facebook group and giving you guys a couple paintings to choose from, and then letting you guys choose my next painting. I really like when you guys choose stuff for me, because then I don't have to. So I might do that too, is sometimes just throw a poll up there and have you guys choose. I know a lot of people do that as like part of their channel memberships and stuff, but I'm not going to do channel memberships here on this channel. I don't want to commit to that, and I don't want you guys paying money for something that I'm just not good enough to do that. Like I'm not good enough at computers to make all the levels, and like I don't want you guys paying for something that isn't quality enough for you to pay for, if that makes sense. Like I don't want to just put it up there and like you're paying for something and you're not really getting your money's worth, you know what I mean? So I think I'll just start doing that maybe on Facebook for free, you know what I mean? Like you guys don't need to pay to just pick my canvases. I don't really see, I'm just not going to do it. You know what I mean? No hate to anybody who's doing it. They're doing a good job with it. I just can't. I know that I don't have the capability of doing a good job, and I don't want you guys paying for something that is not good quality. You know what I'm saying? So I think maybe we'll do that, is we can start having you guys pick some of my canvases and things like that. And that will kind of be like our membership over on Facebook, because that's just easier for me to use. So hopefully all of you guys use Facebook. And if you do, like I said, come join over there. Because that's kind of how I'm going to use, I think, more of like a membership is by doing the Facebook, because I can use Facebook a little bit easier. If I have that, I can have an admin who is better at computers that can help me. And then I feel like, you know what I'm saying, I can do fun things and stuff, and I'm not able to do it because I can't figure out how to do it, you know what I'm saying, computer wise. So if you guys want, make sure you join me over on Facebook, because that's probably where I'll do membership type things, you know what I'm saying, that would normally be under a membership on YouTube. I'm just going to do it over on Facebook, and then you guys also are not having to pay for it. It's just going to be free, because I'm just not capable of doing that. So unless I'm having somebody help me, which, you know, I feel like if somebody was helping me do that type of stuff, then I should be paying them, and I can't afford to pay somebody to do or YouTube stuff for me. You know what I'm saying? I'm not balling like that. I'm not making money like that. So it's like, I can't really, you know what I'm saying, pay somebody to do that. And so it just doesn't make sense for me to do it. But I still want to have that more interaction with you guys. You know what I'm saying? So I think Facebook, I think, is going to be the way to do that, but it's going to be kind of trial and error. So hopefully you guys will give me a little bit of grace as I try to figure that out, because I don't know how to do that either. I think it's going to be easier. But you know, there's going to still be some bumps in the road. So hopefully you guys are okay with that. I'm going to try my best to not make it too bumpy, but, you know, wear a seatbelt. Come along with the journey. Make sure your seatbelt's on, and we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out together. And hopefully that can be a way that we can interact with each other more, where you guys can send pictures and things like that. Because I know Facebook doesn't really let you do, or not Facebook, YouTube doesn't let you do links and won't let you put pictures in. And then that way too, like, when we have a whip and chat like this, and I'm like, oh, you guys show me your dogs, you can just go over to the Facebook group and you can show me your dogs. Or, you know, oh, let's do a pet, you know, I can go make a post and say, everybody post your pets, and then we can all post pictures of our pets. You know what I'm saying? I just think that would be easier, since Facebook or since YouTube doesn't allow you to do that, at least I don't think they do, you know. And I know in like past whipping chats, I've been like, oh, show me, I wish I could see your guys' pets. I would love to see your guys' pets. I literally love animals so much. And I would love to see all of your guys' animals. So then I can go make a post and say, hey, you know, per our whipping chat, you know, we were talking about this on the whipping chat, show me your guys' pets, you know, and then you guys can just post it under that thread. And that'd be like a way for us to interact, or at least that's kind of my thought process. So we'll see how it goes. Hopefully that's how it will work. You know, but again, if you guys don't want to join over there, totally fine. No pressure. But I think that's kind of my plan is why I'm kind of setting it up that way is because I think it will allow us to be able to do that. And hopefully that will work. So that's kind of my plan is like, if I do a whip and chat and I'm like, oh, show me this, show me that, we can then go over to Facebook and I'll make a thread about it. And then you guys can actually, you know, show it because I don't really know of another way to do it. So that's kind of the deal. We had a really good 2 weeks over here, just spending time with the kids. They've had a lot of fun playing with their presents and things like that. So it's been a lot of fun. Hopefully you guys have also been enjoying time with your family. Luna, my dog, she is doing really good, you guys. She's pretty much back to normal. I'm not sedating her anymore, unless, you know, we have somebody come over, like my sister came over, and I sedated her for that because I knew she was going to be crazy. And she was, you guys. I sedated her. I gave her 3 sedation pills. They said to give her 1 to 3 based off of, you know what I mean, like how sedated we wanted her to be. And I said, I'll give her 3 because my sister's coming over and I know she's going to be crazy. And she was. My sister's boyfriend was like, this is her sedated, huh? And it's like, yep, that's her sedated. She was still pretty crazy. I still had to lock her up. She was still really excited to see people. So I still had to kind of put her in our laundry room because she's not supposed to be jumping or anything like that. And it's very hard to not get her to jump. Like she's an athletic dog and she wants to jump. So, but when it's just us, I haven't been having to sedate her. She's just been, you know, she's very calm with us because obviously she's used to us. It's just when she, you know what I mean? When she sees new people, she's super excited to meet everybody. And she's like a happy, super hyperactive dog. So, I haven't had to sedate her. She's been doing really good. Her incision looks amazing. And she's, you know, back to her old self, which is awesome. She recovered really, really well. It was probably like the first, I want to say 2, maybe 3 days where she was still kind of groggy, not feeling great. You could tell she, you know, she didn't feel good, obviously. But then after that, she's been back to normal. I tried to let her out, probably like 5 days in. She immediately went to the horse field and was trying to run because she runs the horses around. She's kind of a pain and we have to watch her with that. Luckily, we have very good horses that are tolerant of her because it's like, she's kind of a pain. And so she went immediately to try and go like herd them. And so I had to call her back in because it's like, you're not supposed to be running. You shouldn't be doing that anyway, but you know, you definitely don't want to be doing that right now. So she was kind of back to normal by then. And then I've just been trying to keep her calm, which again, is pretty easy if it's just our family. I just have to go outside with her when I let her out and not let her just go do what she wants because she's just going to go run around and be crazy. So I just go out with her when we let her out. And then that way, you know, she'll stay calm if somebody's out there with her. If no one's out there, then she's running around and she'll be doing more and she'll try to wrestle with the other dogs and stuff. So I just have to kind of watch her, which is fine. But she's doing great. She's doing really, really good. Really, really happy with, you know what I mean, her recovery and everything like that. She's doing really, really good. So that's awesome. And that's really it. I think I talked to you guys about everything else. I think we've probably been talking for a long time. So hopefully you guys don't mind a little bit of a longer one. If you stayed till the end, why don't you guys leave me, you can't see it yet, but there's a bunch of butterflies in this image. So why don't you guys leave me a butterfly if you stayed till the end. Remember to go check the links for both the bingo cards if you guys want to join in on that. And you can join in anytime throughout the year. It doesn't have to be right now. You can say, I don't want to start right now. I'll start later. or you can start now. Again, no pressure. This is like a no pressure event. Don't have to start at all. But I will have them in the description if you want them. And then I will also have the link to come join me on Facebook. So if you want to do that. And I will see you guys in my next video. Thanks for hanging out with me today.